Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm with my buddy John, and we're going to be reviewing Arctic and also the short film called Still. And the weird thing with Arctic was I found out by accident when we went to see a movie called Unsane that kind of went under everyone's radar. They had, a big advertising campaign, and it was gone in like a week or two. And that was a movie that shot all on iPhones for a budget of like 1.9 million. That girl who thought she would be stalked, and they put her in an insane asylum.
Right.
And before they had a whole bunch of, they had the first ever movie I saw by Bleecker Street, which I kept calling Blocker Street. And they had a bunch of trailers from Bleecker Street, and one of them was Arctic. And it was like a guy lost his frozen tundra, there was snow, everywhere was freezing cold. And I said, I have a funny idea. And after the credits, it's Arctic, I yelled out, filmed in Erie, Pennsylvania. And a couple people laughed and stuff like that. Sorry, I wouldn't usually say that, it's just the trailers. Then they kind of got the joke, so. Because, I don't talk like in the theater like that. But it was just during the trailer, so I thought people would take advantage of it because it was wintertime at the time when it was happening.
Like it is now.
Yeah,
I mean. So let's watch this now.
Yeah.
Because it's cold and snowy out.
It's cold and snowy out. I had a shovel.
Yeah, it's like, let's say, this is a Saturday. Since Wednesday, we got probably about 10 inches.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like, well, during the day, I think it got up to like 34 is the highest I saw. But I was out there shoveling today. It was like 25. So I know it's bundling up. But yeah, it's good. Started some, Mads Mikkelsen. I think that's how you say his name. But he's been in a lot of stuff like Hannibal TV series, Rogue One, a Star Wars story. What else? Polar, which I saw is good.
Yeah.
He plays an assassin. It's based on a comic book.
Yeah, which I have to see.
First Doctor Strange,
Yeah.
he was the villain in. But really good. And he's the younger brother of Lars Mikkelsen. He's been in a bunch of stuff as well. Really good. But they don't explain exactly what happened. All you know is he's surviving in a small plane that's crashed in the Arctic. That's all you know.
Yeah.
And you know that there's at least one other person because he visits a grave marker. But, they don't give any backstory to it. But it's basically about him trying to survive the bitter cold. And, they show a little bit of how nasty it is because he takes his boots off and a couple of his toes
totally froze off.
missing.
Yeah, that'd be suck.
Yeah. Of course, I thought by the end of it, his face would be all fucked up too.
Well, it was kind of fucked up. I mean, they definitely need. Well, yeah, they definitely need some help.
Yeah, I think it was really good.
I really liked it.
First feature film he's directed.
Yeah, it was damn good. I mean, because I didn't hear anything about it. It played in the theater, but it must have played and was gone quick, just like The Lighthouse was.
Yeah. Well, there's probably other stuff we wanted to see too. But it was probably a Danish production, like he is.
Yeah, that's true. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I mean, great cinematography. Got right into the story, and it was really awesome.
we can identify with the snow.
Yeah, I know. It was really snowing.
Probably gets a hell of a lot colder.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, I couldn't believe when Dan was talking about like -30 below and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We haven't anything now. We had so far it's only been in the teens. It hasn't even been in a single digits yet this winter, I don't think.
Yeah, which is lucky. Well, it was last year. I think it got pretty cold. It got below.
Oh,
zero.
there was a couple of times, a week or so, it got below zero.
Lease truck. I'm like, well, with my arthritis, I paid extra. I got the heated seats.
Yeah, heated seats.
Steering wheel and remote start, so I can warm it up before I get out there. And then, and a couple years prior. It was 2 or 3 years prior to that. It got cold. I remember coming home at night, and it was after midnight, and it got down to -24. A friend of ours, where he lives a little further south of us, it was -33, and that's without the wind chill.
Yeah.
And so, I definitely I'm gonna spend a little extra money and get the heated seats and steering wheel.
I don't blame you.
So yeah, it gets cold, but it's probably not as bad as it is in the Arctic.
Oh yeah, it's probably bad.
I mean, where we live, Erie was just a little 30 minutes north. They get It's usually in the top 3 on like the snow globe snowiest
Yeah.
cities of a population of 100,000 or more in the U.S. So we get snow, and where we live it gets even snowier.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be as high this year because it's been a
No.
strange winter.
Yeah, it's been a lot of melt off and warm temperatures.
Yeah, I mean, we get a couple shitty days. You had the bear for a couple days, then it rains again. It's supposed to rain again for a day or two, and then get cold again, and then snow, and then be. I don't know what's going
Well, I
on.
think Atkins is one trivia. Was it for yesterday? Like
On-
the high
yeah.
temperature was only back in 2017 at 77 degrees.
Yeah,
So, which is weird for February.
and it,
So it's been all over the place. I'm just afraid we're going to pay for it soon because of that. I don't know if the lake's frozen over
Yeah.
Lake Erie. 'Cause that's when you pay for it. Is when you get a storm system coming in and it picks up all that moisture and dumps on snow. As long as we don't get it like we did a couple years
oh,
ago.
that
where it
sucked.
set like a record
Yeah,
for snowfall in the day.
and then that girl came out of her weather house, so I mean, it was somewhat sunny for a while.
All right.
Yeah, and that's my weather forecaster right there. But I think that's pretty cool. I love that weather house, the Dark Force weather house. Yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10. I really
Yeah,
enjoyed
very
it,
well done.
and I guess that's it for review. And now, unless you have anything else to say about that one, and then we'll talk about a movie called Still, a short horror film that John told me about, a 7-minute zombie movie. And usually with a zombie, zombie movies used to be a big event. I'd be really excited for zombie movies now. There's so many of them, and it's like you get zombie fatigue, and any story that might make it seem more interesting, gets my attention. And it revolves around this guy that's like a model that just stands still. And I always heard about him growing up. The only time I ever seen like two
Sorry,
people.
I got blink.
Okay, yeah.
Trying to be still
Yeah.
so I could.
Yeah. That's funny.
They're
See?
called living statues.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't see anyone doing that until I was in Fort Gordon, Georgia, going to that one mall they had, take the bus there, and there was like two, a man and female, just staying stationary like that. I just watched for a few minutes, and I wanted to mess with them, and then just walked away. And then I come back, they were in different poses and stuff. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, so he's stuck, he's trying to remain still as there's zombies all around.
Yeah.
And
the one
there's
keeps
one's
looking at him.
like looking at him, he's like, go away, go away.
Yeah, it looks just like Jason Statham. It's
He's
not
thinking,
him, though.
Yeah, thinking of his side, his head, go away, I've been
Yeah,
holding my
right.
breath for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, that's really creative. It's very gruesome.
We saw it on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, on Amazon Prime,
Yeah,
a
they
short
have
film.
shorts on there occasionally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
salute
so
your
across
shorts.
that, there's another one I thought I threw in my watch list, but I didn't. You can find stuff. There's some film festival stuff you'll find.
Amazon's pretty cool for finding stuff like that. More than the other ones.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know how long some of these festival movies and low budget ones last. There's one I wish I would have known was on there, and I could have got you to watch because I liked it. It was an unusual one that I think we showed at the Horror Fest. I'm not sure. It might have been like miss a cutoff because sometimes what made being shown at the festival came down to a percentage of a point.
Yeah.
And that might have been from the year that it was so tight that you're talking about like you're going down, okay, 8.25.
Yeah.
Well, this one's 8.24. This one made it, but that one didn't.
Yeah.
And, that's how tight some of that stuff will go. And that's why if you enter a film in the film festival, follow the damn rules.
Yeah, that's
Because we start docking a point if you don't follow. Like if you have a violation, that's 1 point off your score.
true. Yeah. And then the one guy killed an animal on that. They kept that snake in half or something like that. I told that should be kicked out of the thing anyways,
Right. At least it looked very real.
Yeah, it looked very real. I don't know if it was real or not. Hopefully it was not.
But like the one violation.
One
movie
guy
was like
lied
three
about the
violations in one thing.
Yeah.
Because we say sent us 2 DVDs in separate cases. They sent 1 Blu-ray. So yeah, to me that's 3 violations. 1, we don't take Blu-rays at that time. 2, we're supposed to send 2 copies. So that's a second violation. And 3, they're supposed to be in separate cases.
Yeah.
So that's 3 points off the
Yeah.
score.
And then that one guy lied about his age. The director lied about his age to try to get in a different category. I think he said he was a young kid or something like that. He was
I
like
think we had a
30 or
couple.
something like
I
that.
think
Yeah.
one was a mistake,
Yeah.
but an honest mistake because they didn't pay attention. But then I think we had another one where they were just to try to sneak in. Of course, we're going off a tangent, but like
Yeah, that's all right.
the one was like threw out was they ripped off like an episode of Twilight Zone without giving it any credit. And it
Yeah.
was like my favorite Twilight Zone episode, and there's no credit to it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, yep, you're disqualified.
Yeah, at least that one they did with the Mad Max with all furries and stuff. At least that was, they gave that nod to Mad Max.
Oh, in this movie Arctic, the guy's pulling a fish out of the water. I said, oh, watch out for the thing.
Yeah.
Now, did I talk about last week that they're planning on doing a remake?
I think so. I believe so.
I wasn't sure.
I believe so. You did on that or one other one. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it's not. I was going to bring it up.
Yeah.
Now. But yeah.
That'd be cool.
Interesting. Because they go into the original source materials.
That's cool.
Source material.
Well, that one thing, James Arnaz was so tall during World War II, he would go in the water, test out the depth of it because he was so tall or something like that.
You know what Rod Serling tested in World War II?
Oh, with parachutes.
Yeah. Yeah, get like $50 a jump.
Yeah. Well, mine, like, the only parachute I get, I open up and I'll be like silverware and stuff like in the cartoons.
Or it didn't work. Well,
Huh.
check failure, and then they just leave your body there.
Yeah.
Next older.
Okay. So, I guess that's about it. Yeah, I give still a 8 out of 10. I thought it was really good and clever.
Yeah, yeah, nice idea.
Yeah. So I guess that's it for me and my buddy John. So until next time, everybody, please take care of my Legion.